Celia,
Yes, I'm here, Supervisor.
will you read us into closed session, or do we have any public comments, or take roll? What do we do?
So I'll go ahead and read the call-in information.
Okay.
As indicated on the agenda, members of the public wishing to offer public comment should call 844-721-7239 and use participant code number 701-7033. To repeat, please call 844-721-7239 and use participant code number 701-7033.
Do we have any?
I will go ahead now and explain the speaking rules, Madam Chair.
Go ahead.
Each person will have 1 minute to speak on the closed session items. We will allocate up to 60 minutes for public comment. We will continue to accept all written comments that come in during the meeting, which will become part of the record. You must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you're not speaking on topic, if we cannot tell if you're speaking on an agenda item, you will get one warning from County Counsel or the Chair. If you do not immediately or clearly get on topic, or you stray off topic, you will forfeit the rest of your time, and the Chair will move to the next speaker. Please note, if you're also listening to the board meeting on a computer or speakerphone, you will need to turn down the volume of those devices as soon as the moderator calls on you. If you do not turn the volume down, there will be an echo. Before we go on to the speaker, Madam Chair, I'd like to take roll call. Supervisor Solis? Here. Supervisor Riley Thomas?
Here.
Supervisor Keel?
Here.
Supervisor Hahn?
Here.
Sachi Hamai, Chief Executive Officer?
Here.
Mary Wickham, County Counsel? Mary Wickham?
She's not here.
Okay. We may now go to our first speaker.
Celia, we have left phone line.
Okay, thank you.
Jackie Smith, you have 1 minute. Please state which items you will be addressing today. You may begin. Next, we have George Bazzetti. You have 1 minute. Please state which items you will be addressing today. Please begin.
CS1, CS4, and that this is an illegal meeting. First of all, you have to give 24 hours. You noticed at 2:43, you don't have it, okay? This isn't actually a special meeting by definition. You're cutting off regular meetings. CS1 must be referring to my letter to you that you refuse to respond to, that's now with the DA to prosecute, and you should have listed what it is as you did in CS4, which is illegally listed, which makes this meeting null and void. On top of that, you people have given me some serious diseases. Yeah. Non-tubercular mycobacterium, lung infections, scabies, illegally put me onto a Abilify, and I have the legal document with your name on it, Board of Supervisors. You're guilty of elder abuse and actually an attempted assassination. Do you like that?
Thank you. Your time has expired. Next speaker, please.
George Willis, you have 1 minute. Please state which items you will be addressing today. You may begin.
I'll be addressing items 1, 2, and general comments. That means I get 3 minutes, correct? Oh, geez. All right.
No,
so,
you get 1 minute.
Okay. Okay, I'll be addressing 2, 3, and 4. Okay, for the responsible policing, there is one item you guys completely ignored, and that is the shooting toxicology test. Right now, for the Fraternal Order of Police, has protected bad cops by protecting them for having drug tests administered after the shooting. The officers have a minimum of 5 days before they have to do a drug test. I mean, that's crazy. So you should really put in that they have to do drug tests right after. Second thing is that your DA and the public pretender, if they are in the jails, they're not letting people out. What they're doing is they're keeping them in until they plead to some crazy things, or they scare them with the.
Thank you. Your time has expired. Next speaker, please.
Jesus Christ.
Joseph Maislish, you have 1 minute. Please state which items you will be addressing today. You may begin.
Good morning, Supervisors. I'll be addressing, I think it's CS3, which is the one about conference with labor negotiators. This is an opportunity to discuss, to bring up, because I know a couple of the organizations are peace officers organizations. This is a chance to bring up the problem that's in law and in contract that puts law enforcement officers up above the public, according them special kind of rights. For example, I think LA has a practice, I don't know about the county, of showing officers the video of an event before questioning them. The public doesn't have the same right. These special status constitutes a training for the officers, one that contends with the training on use of force, anti-bias, all the rest of it, because it teaches them that they are different from the public. Of course, their job is stressful, but is that more stressful than the job of the people in the community whom they encounter? So this, and there may be other opportunities for you to work on the contract aspect.
Next speaker, please.
Fuck me, look at this
Mr.
shit.
President, you have 1 minute. Please state which items you will be addressing today. You may begin.
Yeah, I'll address the closed session items, all of them, including CS4. It's Eric Previn from Studio City, and the LA Alliance for Human Rights lawsuit against the city of LA and the county, obviously, seeks relief from the homeless conditions. Now, this is our biggest and most appalling problem, and yet somehow the board and the city council feel that the appropriate place to discuss these policy issues is behind closed doors. This, of course, makes absolutely no sense. And I take note that the board and the council have both dramatically rolled back the amount of public meetings that they're holding, and they're limiting dramatically public input. I, at the last meeting, couldn't even speak on public hearing items on May 26th. So I asked the district attorney to turn the lights on. These public policy issues of the greatest importance should be done out in the light of day, not in the back in the closed session, regardless of whether or not the Brown Act permits it. The Brown Act may permit it, but they don't permit the draconian implementation of rules that make absolutely no sense. And I would say to the helpful call center people from AT&T,
Thank you. Your time has expired.
I do not yield my time.
Madam Chair, there are no other speakers in queue to address the board.
What?
Okay, our time for public speakers has ended. Thank you to all who called in to speak. If you are unable to provide your comments and we're not able to complete your comments, you may submit written comments as indicated on the agenda. We will continue to accept all written comments that come in during the meeting, which will become part of the record. Madam Executive Officer, please read us into closed session.
In accordance with Brown Act requirements, notice is hereby given that the Board of Supervisors will convene in special closed session to discuss item CS1, conference with legal counsel regarding anticipated litigation, item CS2, department head performance evaluation, item CS3, conference with labor negotiator Sachi A. Hamai and designated staff, and item CS4, conference with legal counsel regarding anticipated litigation as indicated on the posted and revised agenda.
That's it, huh? How about that? How about that? 4 speakers, no meeting, cut everybody off. Freedom of speech, open government during a pandemic and a financial crisis. This is how we handle it in the liberal. Left coast? If this is how we handle it here, what the fuck's going on in the rest of the country, people? I'm putting this up right away.